It's leg arms time. Getting that Wagner, the Fummins decided they wanted to puke a lot of oil out somewhere. And we just kept adding it as it was puking it because we wanted to get home.
Yeah, kind of, it was leaking lots and lots of horsepower.
But we got on the lift and he's gonna go underneath the light. I'm gonna get up top, I'm gonna start it and run it. He washed it off. He's gonna look and see if he can find out where this oil's leaking from so we can fix it so the Fummins can run again. Something on the P pump, on the injection pump, is leaking oil. So we're gonna investigate this further and find out what's going on. And there's a couple bolts that are loose on the bell housing and transmission. So we're gonna go through and tighten all that up. These bolts right here, 3 of them are out along the top. It's an aluminum adapter for this Fummins conversion. And they must have been working loose in the threads. So we put a nut on the backside and tighten them up tight. So there's no way that's coming apart now. And the oil leak is somewhere there. We're gonna run it for a while. See if we can get some more oil to come out. Yeah, let's start it, run it for a bit. Put her on their RPMs up a little bit just in case it needs more oil pressure, that leak. So let's do about 1800 RPM. I'll just leave it there for a few minutes at 1800. Well, the culprit's right here on top of this cover on this P pump. I'm not sure what the seal is, but there's 4 bolts that hold this unit on right here. And in the corner, one of the bolts was missing. Well, anyways, we're trying to find a new bolt to put in there, tighten it down. I think it's just, basically, it was just lifting up a little bit because it wasn't tight, so we're gonna tighten that all down. And that would be a simple fix for the Fummins. All right, she's fixed, I think. I'm gonna go take it for a spin, see if we get any oil leaking out of it. And we might go look for some parts that are on the ground. From the tractor the other day. Doesn't that thing sound awesome? Love it. Cool, all right, let's go for a spin. All right, Fummins is good. He's not leaking any oil. That is awesome. And on the other side, we were looking at potential spots to put grain bins because we're really seriously looking at putting up some grain bins, whether it's a couple big ones or a number of smaller ones or some hoppers. We don't know yet. We're working on that, but it could happen and I'm excited about that because we need it really bad. So let's hope that we can make it work, pencil it. Other bright side is grain prices shot up a bunch today. Definitely not where they need to be, but it's a good sign that things going up. Peas went up a little bit too. So maybe this winter we'll be able to offload some of our grain and a little bit of money in the bank so we can go spend it. Oh. Anyways, this is what I want to talk about. Look at this. This is the weather for this week. Today's great. We got time to do stuff. Tonight, 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow, 50% chance of rain. Tomorrow night, 50% chance of rain. Friday, rain likely. And then look at this. Rain and snow on Friday. Saturday, snow, 90%. Saturday night, snow. Sunday, snow. They're talking up to like 12 inches of snow in 2 days. It's September. So that means one thing, we gotta get to work because we got sprayers winterized, combine headers to put away, and a couple odds and ends to clean up around. So let's get to work. And then we can get back to watching cats jump off things. So what our plan is today is to get, hopefully, a building cleaned out enough where we can fit both headers, a couple other items in there, and the International 9370 with the Demco 42-foot trailer, because we'd like to have all those inside. 3-point on this is down at the moment. That's another story. Bolt broke. Or actually it worked itself out, the 3-point came apart, so we're waiting on parts for that. I'm gonna grab the Fummins, I'm gonna load up with a couple different pieces, ladders, a couple different things, and then we'll head over to the building, which we call the Quonset, start cleaning out a lot of junk in there that doesn't need to be in there, and hopefully make enough room so we can fit both of these headers over here inside there, and a couple other things. So we're gonna try to maximize our space. Then the next step in the next day and a half is to get all of the sprayers winterized, or at least inside a building where they won't freeze, because if you leave them out, this weather is gonna ruin them. So we gotta take care of that too. Ah, doesn't that look nice? My mom stained it the other day. Practically brand new. Kids are liking that. But I'm here for this. So I need this, you'll see why. Okay, I need a couple tools here. Okay, let's head over to the Quonset. I think Leg Arms is already on his way there in the skid steer, which is good because we need that too. So I'll meet him over there. We'll get to work and start doing what we meant to do today, and you guys will see, which isn't that exciting, but it's gonna be fun because we're gonna make it fun. So we're back at what we call the Quonset. This is one of the original buildings on the farm, probably the original shop. This is where my great-grandpa did some work here. Anyways, this is it. So we like to store our combines in here and headers, but the thing is the new combines are too big to fit in here, so they won't go in. Well, I guess they're not too big. They can't go through the door. So we have the International in here right now, but the thing is, look at all this. Over the years, like every place on every farm, is stuff slowly gets stashed along the edges thinking that you want to save it, and sometimes you need it and sometimes it's worthless. And right now a lot of this is worthless. Yep. So we're gonna run through, we're gonna do a quick cleanup of this building. It's not huge, so it's not gonna take forever. And we're gonna use a skid steer to pull some of these items out and get the truck out of here. The other reason that we're here and why I brought the ladder and all that stuff is if you look up here, yeah, a hailstorm from a few years back punched holes through these little plastic windows, and the birds get in here and they poop on everything. And I'm fed up with it, and I don't want them pooping on this thing because, well, it's a beautiful truck and it's just not worth it. So I'm gonna go on the outside, cut out the old panels, put a new one on there, stop the birds from getting in here. Well, the truck's out, the boat and the wave runner out. Yes, there's more wave runners. No, they're not all mine, but there's some friends and we store them here. I think I'm gonna start fixing the windows. Get those done first, and then I'll start helping Leg Arms pack this place up and clean it out. Here's what I'm a little worried about. I've got 3 panels, 1, 2, and 3. This one, the tanks are in the way, so I'm gonna have to try to find a way to put the ladder here, to climb up there to get access to it. I think I can put it on the tanks, but we'll try. This one, I don't think it's gonna be too bad, because the ladder can go right up against this tank, but that one over there is between both these Meridian hoppers, and that's gonna be tricky as well. I'll just get the ladder started and let's just see what happens. I think this will be a lot easier than I was originally thinking. I have the ladder right here. It's not going anywhere. Nice and strong. There's the fiberglass piece. I think what I might do is just take the Sawzall, cut out whatever's left in there is fine. I'm gonna put the new one on top, and then I got the metal screws and I'll screw it down tight. So I'm thinking Sawzall first, because they've got it underlapped under the metal on this side. These old buildings, I think, were surplus military buildings from World War II. Could be wrong on that, but it's been a good building. I mean, this thing's seen winds of 100 miles an hour over the years. It's strong. Hey, it's Leg Arms.
Wow, you made a hole.
Oh wait, that's fiberglass, bad idea. I love fiberglass. It feels so good on the skin. But look what I did. So the next step now, I've got these sheets right here. I'm gonna put them over the top and screw them down. Really simple fix. Okay, 1 out of 3 done. Let's go to the next one. Leg Arms Jr. and Little Hollywood Jr. They're gonna run those things someday. We'll find a way to repower them, get them running, teach them the Welker ways. This is looking good. He's really, wow. Look how much he's cleaned up on this side. That's awesome.
So much junk everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of junk. You see that bird's nest up there. They've had a free ride the last like 5 years in here. No more. They're cut off. No more birds in here. Tired of it. These panels didn't get punctured because the hail came sideways from the west heading east. So these ones are okay. So I'm not going to mess with replacing those. But these ones, they turned out pretty good. I might have to go up because the ribs are different spacing than the corrugated steel that was on here. So I might have to come in with some foam in a can or stuff something in the little gaps. Because those little sparrows, if they realize there's a little teeny hole, which I'm sure they will, on the sides, they'll probably still get in. So we'll stuff something in there, steel wool or something, just to stop that. But for now, I'm gonna help this guy. It's pretty good, pretty good. Not too bad. A lot of odds and ends here that we probably will save. It's so hard sometimes to determine what's not worth keeping anymore and what is, because I'm sure within the next 100 years, every one of these things might have a use somewhere, but will you remember you have it? No. And will it just get buried under stuff? Yes. And is it easier sometimes just to go buy something new? Yeah. But we'll sort. So, but we're getting it good. This is looking great, and we're gonna go dump another load off and finish this off here in a minute. Well, now we got the building cleaned up. It's time to bring these headers over and drop them off. So, might as well just drive the combine over. So I'm gonna fire Beastbine up, first time in a couple weeks. And let's drive us over there, get the header off, get it in the building, get the other combine, get the header off, get in the building. Then 9370, put it back in there, and one step closer to being ready for the snow that's coming. I forgot how fun it is to drive this thing. For like the last 3 weeks of harvest, I didn't even run a combine. I pretty much just drove grain cart, which is awesome. But this thing's pretty fun to run. All right, let's take these headers off, put them inside. Well, it's a real bummer that we don't have a building to put the combines in at the moment. What we need to happen is we need yellow peas to go up in price a lot so we can get this building cleaned out right here and put the combines in there. But until then, these girls are gonna sit outside. Our goal is to hopefully get some grain beds put up this fall if we can. Then next year's goal is to get a building put up. So, well, that's good. Kicked butt, got the building cleaned up, got the headers put in, got the truck in. Boats, wave runners, a couple other things in there. Still some room to probably put a couple other little things. And the birds aren't going to be in there pooping anymore.
They'll find a way, Nick. They're going to find a way.
They'll probably find a way. The mice won't get in there though, for sure. They never find a way. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you hadn't hit that yet. It's just down there. Free. Click it. One click away. Exercise that finger of yours. You just got to go. In fact, you could unsubscribe and subscribe a couple times just as long as you hand on the subscribe. But
sounds very brutal,
yeah,
painful, and not really worth it.
You don't want tendonitis in your fingers, okay. No, definitely. And like always, like the video, leave a comment, and stay tuned because there's more coming. Lots coming. We got a lot planned. So it's going to be fun. God bless, guys. Take care. Bye.